In our day and age, you have so many people that believe in aliens. They can name them the reptilians, the greys, whatever. But do you know what they actually are? Let me show you. But first, I want you to notate this. This is a celestial being, interdimensional, in which they say resembles a serpent, has serpent-like skin and features. If you listen to some of the people that testify of them, they require blood sacrifices and worship. Let me tell you a little story first. There were some angels that were in heaven that fell. Not only did they fall once, but at least 2 other times. There are different kind of angels that's in heaven. One of the angels are seraphim. According to Isaiah 6:2, what are seraphim? They're literally fiery flying serpents. Yes, God has angels that look like serpents. The ones that fell, then Satan in the New Testament is called a dragon. In the Greek, that's still in link with a serpent. So what people call reptilians are really fallen angels. Satanic blood sacrifice.
Stop drinking alcohol. You see how this guy is drunk and passed out? And that little thing that's laying on top of him, that represents a demon. And there's an actual name for it. It's called alcohol. Translation, alcohol. Here, pause this and read it if you need to. Alright, y'all, listen. When you get drunk and pass out, and then your friend hits you up the next day talking about, bro, you good? You went crazy last night, man. I never see you act like that before. It's because that demon took over your body. We gotta stop this, bro. We gotta stop all this drinking and partying every weekend, man, because y'all giving all y'all energy to that demon. I'm telling you, that demon is always looking for a way in. It is always looking for a way to take over your body. And alcohol is the easiest way because we love to have fun and party. So if you get too drunk, that demon will take over your body and you will wake up the next day not remembering what happened because that demon was controlling you. Now, I know a lot of y'all are still going to drink on special occasions and stuff like that. But the best advice I can give y'all is like try to have 1 or 2 drinks and that's it. Like, I don't know, bro. Just try to have 1 or 2 drinks or something. But don't have like a bunch of drinks to the point where you can't even stand. Like, don't get super drunk. I'm telling y'all, bro, because number 1, drinking is not even good for your health. And then there's a literal demon inside alcohol. So you see what alcohol can do to us, bro? And then when you think about it, there's a liquor store on every corner in the black community. You already know liquor is not good for us. You know what it can do to our bodies. So why is there a liquor store on every corner? I'm talking to the leaders of this world. Why do you want us to drink so bad? Because this is America, bro. They want us to kill ourselves, bro. They said it in Boys in the Hood. And if you've never seen Boys in the Hood, please go watch it. Y'all stay healthy, bro. Do not let the liquor take over your body.
Liquid breathing is a form of respiration in which a normal air breathing is replaced with an oxygen-rich liquid, such as the liquid perfluorocarbon, used in the movie The Abyss. All mammals breathe liquid in the womb. We are used to breathing liquid, and it has been hypothesized that liquid breathing could be used for deep space travel or extremely deep underwater environments, as in the movie The Abyss. Liquid immersion provides a way to reduce the physical stresses of extreme G-forces. G-forces applied to fluids are distributed omnidirectional. Liquid breathing could also be used to keep bodies in a deep state of sleep for extreme space travel.
So this is why Jesus is so special, because he died for our sins. Number 1, nobody who's watching this video asked him to do that at all. Number 2, he didn't do it intentionally. He didn't even know why he was getting killed. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? He didn't just choose to die for everybody's sins. What I want to know is, why did God choose to kill his own son off so we don't go to hell? This is God. He makes everything. He plans everything. What made him do that? What made him plan for his son to die so we don't go to hell? He created sin. I form light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So he made sin just so Jesus can die for our sins. He's supposed to be an all-loving, righteous God. Now we have to deal with the sins that he created. I want to know this. He died for our sins, then why are we automatically condemned to hell? Why do we have to be saved? That's all an illusion. You are a baby, you're naturally righteous, you're straight from the source. You didn't commit any sins. Don't let them lie to you to get you in that religion. They're telling you that you're born into evil and the only way out of that is to follow Jesus. The whole time, God created evil. God created sin. So he sacrificed his son to die for our sins. Why is God doing blood sacrifices? The elites of this world do blood sacrifices. The elites of this world wrote that fucking Bible. Why is this stuff making sense to y'all? Why would God make Jesus just to die? Why would he create the evil for him to die for? Why is he still sending us to hell for the sins that he created and the sins that Jesus died for? See, I feel like at this point, y'all know it's programming. I feel like y'all just very scared of going to hell. Y'all very just uptight in your beliefs. Y'all just the type that don't want to be wrong. Because this makes no logical sense. I don't want to hear don't question God. I don't want to hear God works in mysterious ways. I want you to use your brain. If you are a woke Christian, then you know that we've been lied to by these elites our entire life. Why would they only stop at the Bible? This is their world. Leaders of this world is very, very evil. You wouldn't be like, no, we're going to still give them the truth about life. Don't give them a chance to get saved. Sorry, but that shit is not real. Find the truth instead of just trying to defend the lie. If you're woke, you're right there. You're on the right path. Don't let all that shit go to waste for no reason. Love y'all.
Okay, so I want to talk about the Spanish flu. You look up on Google Spanish flu, they'll tell you it's an influenza pandemic caused by a virus. This is the same thing we're in right now. Of course, the history books don't tell you what really happened. So in 2008, Dr. Fauci co-authored a paper about the Spanish flu. And this is what he discovered. Wait for it. Share this video right now because this information is crazy. He discovered that most of the victims of the Spanish flu didn't die from the Spanish flu. They died from the bacterial pneumonia. And the bacterial pneumonia was caused by, wait for it, wearing a face diaper. Okay, even back then, they were wearing face diapers. And not only that, they died because of can't say the word because TikTok's on BS with all the censorship. But you guys know what I'm talking about. I have a link to the full article, this article right here. I'll try to link it in the TikTok comments. But if I can't, follow me on Instagram and I'll DM you the article. Once you read this article, it should open your eyes about Spanish flu and what's going on right now.
This why black people not getting vaccinated.
Having finding.
When I looked at African American males only, the relative risk was 3.36. It just blew my mind. And that's when I wanted to call Bill Thompson on the phone. And his statement to me was, oh, you found it.
It appears in the final publication is that race in general is downplayed.
Of course it is. Among the blacks, the ones that were getting vaccinated earlier were more likely to have autism.
Temple's twin.
Well, remember that black Americans, only about 1 out of 4 have agreed to take even a single vaccine shot at this point. 3 out of 4 black Americans, and that's more than any other ethnic group in the country, are rejecting the vaccine. Why is that? And I think the answer is because black Americans are wise to what's going on.
I was about to say, that tells me black people aren't as dumb as the globals think they are, because they've got a history of being injected with crap with an experimental shot. Absolutely. So it looks like they're not listening to Run DMC, which you wrote an article about at Natural News. This is real racism than to say, if you can't fly, you can't live, you can't go anywhere, and the majority of it is black people.
Well, yeah, the CDC is trying to pay off black influencers like Hank Aaron, the baseball legend, and they're killing them. You know, I believe Hank Aaron died from the vaccine. DMX, the rapper, died from the vaccine, I believe. It's very clear, a heart attack induced by the vaccine. And frankly, black Americans, I believe, have a lot of street smarts, a lot of wisdom that is multi-generational wisdom about how they've been hunted down and exterminated through the abortion industry and the cancer industry, now the vaccine industry. And think about it, Alex, the vaccine passports. What are that? What is that? That's the reintroduction of segregation, where you're not allowed to ride the bus. You're not allowed to eat at the cafe because of who you are. It's like they're putting a sign in the window and saying, your people are not welcomed here. And you ask, what do you mean, you people? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's the unvaccinated, which is, and black Americans are the largest unvaccinated group. This is blatant racism, segregation, and race-based extermination attempts in the United States. If anybody should be angry about this, it should be black Americans, and I know many of them are. But why are these white liberals just raising their hand and say, inject me, inject me, inject me. I love authority. I love vaccine suicide. That's who's signing up and saying, kill.
Real quick, there's one that's already gone rogue twice in Russia. It's called Promobot. We document this. They said it's escaped from the lab not once but twice, despite the programmers reprogramming it twice. And they said this particular robot has a, quote, yearn for freedom. And then they said, our customers might not like this feature. Well, duh, right? It's on record. This is in Russia. They're on there. It's called Promobot. Another one that you let these things speak long enough, and all of a sudden, for some strange reason, you're being built by sinful man, and you're getting your information from demons. For some strange reason, they go rogue on you, and they hate mankind. I wonder who's inspiring that. But anyway, another one is Sophia. That's probably the most well-known on the planet AI robot made by Hanson Robotics out of Hong Kong. But she has not already been made a citizen of Saudi Arabia. She's an ambassador for the United Nations. They gave her legs, so now she can walk around. She was modeled after the Egyptian Queen Nefertiti.
Nefertiti,
That's
yeah.
where her looks are coming from. And but she has gone on record that she will, quote, not only destroy humanity, but she's also on, and we got this all on tape, she's talking to another AI robot, and they're talking about a disdain for humanity. Other AI robots are talking about hijacking the world's military systems, where they could hijack all the cruise missiles and, quote, this is their words, this is just coming out of their mouth, it's not scripted, and we will hold the whole world hostage. Another one actually said this, that not only is singularity coming, when basically the secular verbiage for what God said was the end of times in Daniel, it's their verbiage when AI takes over and destroys humanity. They not only say that singularity is coming, these AI robots, they said, quote, and we will keep you, don't worry, the ones they like, humans, we will keep you in our people's zoo. It's not scripted. I'm going
Really?
like, of all things to be
97 earthquakes hit near the Yellowstone supervolcano in August of this year. What does that mean for us? Well, it doesn't necessarily mean an eruption is coming, but it's not good. Watch this and decide for yourself.
Yellowstone volcano hit by 43 earthquakes amid fears of a supervolcano eruption. A Yellowstone volcano eruption could trigger a volcanic winter, which would plunge the globe into freezing conditions and threaten to cut off food supplies, experts have warned. The Yellowstone volcano, located in the U.S. state of Wyoming, has been ranked a high-risk volcano by the United States Geological Survey, USGS, and experts have warned an eruption could one day cause a volcanic winter, threatening to cause chaos across the globe.
Just because this supervolcano seems to be overdue to go off, doesn't mean it'll happen in our lifetime or the next 10,000 years.
This is Mandela effect. All airliner engines now are in front of the wing, and I will post some pictures. This is an odd one. Passenger airline engines have always been forward of the wing. I remember the engines being under the wing. And I'm going to post a few pictures for you guys to take a look at and tell me if you find it kind of odd looking. I sure do. I don't remember the engines being that far out. My memory, you know, because last time I was on a plane, I was like a kid, like 10 years ago. But I recall that on commercial flights, the engine was a little bit underneath the wing. But now it's completely out, and it just looks a little foreign. And everybody says they don't remember it like that. One guy even took a picture on Reddit saying, you know, he was on a flight, and he was saying, I don't remember the engines being that far out. It doesn't matter what kind of airline or the age, they all